You going quick?
Oh man, shit! I ain't doing nothing but spray painting helmets.
Oh, there you go. How you doing?
Oh, doing excellent, excellent. Fucking waiting for these motherfuckers to dry so I can paint again.
Oh man, that's good, man. That's good. I'll put that thing in the chat so maybe when Ty's around or any others they can hop in. But
Right.
lots of lots of news overnight. Lots of news. Man, where shall we start? Um, Whew. I guess we can start with Chizora's new coach. He's he's got good old Buddy McGirt in his camp, which I did not see coming. Um,
I don't think anybody saw that coming, but that's something that I've been stressing for a long time. Like get out of your element, man. Learn different. He ain't got to learn different styles, but the main thing is learning what to see. You know what I'm saying? And if he wants to fight with that style, maybe people like to say, well, Burt McGirt, his fighters are this style, is in the third. That doesn't mean you can't teach nobody else how to fight within themselves. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because at the end of the day, I like Derek Chisora, I like Dillian Whyte, like AJ, but they still missing certain things. If you want to fight like that, you know, he needs better game plans. Look at Dillian Whyte at the end of his fight. Look at what you see, right? So it shows you. But still Dillian Whyte, he needs a better strength and conditioning coach. There's no way in hell he should have been um looking like that, tired, still stumbling and all this shit with a guy like Alexander Povetkin in his state. No matter what it was, I don't know what it was, but people could blame it on COVID or whatever. But it did look like old age.
man, fucking, he looks fucking shot. It looked like someone shot him, pretty much. I mean, man, that was fucking whack. He landed one good shot the whole fucking fight. And like, man, as for Chisora, because like Joseph Parker's now sparring with Tyson Fury, um, and obviously Chisora is not happy about that, because him and Tyson's got some sort of good relationship, even though Fury's attempted to fuck him over multiple times. I mean, hey man, hopefully for Chisora's sake, McGirt can add some things in there and you know make him a better fighter within himself. Um, and the conditioning side as well. I mean, you know, not like last time. Last time
Well,
he was tied in 3 rounds.
yeah. I mean, but that's what Tyson Fury needs, because Tyson Fury's problem is that he likes to throw that right hand, that right chopping hand. But these smaller, more agile fighters, they slip it and hit him with an overhand right. You know, he can't. He needs Joseph Parker, but Joseph Parker, to me, he needs more back moxie. He needs more tenacity. I'm not saying that he's not no killer or anything, but because the way he looks and stuff, but he needs to figure out certain things for himself. And that one thing is like, you can't be a heavyweight fighter at that weight and not be more aggressive for 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Control. Not like what Alexander Povetkin keeps doing, uncontrolled and coming in there and getting caught when the left hand is coming.
from a fucking
You know,
mile away.
I'm not a trainer or anything, but if I see it and everybody else see it, that he doesn't have the head movement that he had 10 years ago to fight in the inside like that with nobody anymore. He doesn't. And that last fight, man, I'm Mr. Benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling Fields to me, I don't know, man, but don't let that old age fool you and stuff like that. I was on the fritz about his old age, but After looking at that, I mean, he better say something, because if he don't, I mean, at this moment, I'm saying what his promoter or whoever was saying, it's time to hang it up.
Yeah, I agree. Um, I think Parker made a mistake going with Andy Lee, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Andy Lee and people around him that have that style, not Kronk style like people claim, they have that style where they wait too long. Right? Look at the fight with that Peter Quillen back in 2015. Okay, that dude fucking waited. One shot here, one shot here, one shot here. If Parker is, under the tutelage of someone like that, and they're training them like that, I'm not on the inside, so I wouldn't know. But, patience is kind of the last thing Parker needs to learn, because he does need to let his hands go. And he does need to be more aggressive and not smother his own work as well, because sometimes he fucking goes in there so quickly that he ends up getting clinched or tied up or something. But yeah, that fight itself, Chisora Parker, man, I don't even know about that fight, man. I mean, that's just something else. But I'll tell you this: if Chisora wins, dude, that would be something, man. I wouldn't be too surprised if he won, though. To be fair, but it's kind of hard not to pick Parker. Yeah. So I mean, we'll see what happens with that. We're not too far out. We're only really 4 weeks away. So yeah. But I heard a lot more being said about the whole Joshua Fury thing. John Fury came out and he said some stuff though. They have nothing, no date, no venue. That's just what everyone wants to hear. You know, I mean, we're hearing so many different things throughout these whole months, and fucking, I don't know, man. It just each day that goes by, you just kind of have more and more doubt that this is happening. At the end of the day, though, I don't know because I'm not in the inside. Probably John Fury's a bit more of a reliable source in terms of speaking about the fight. But come on, man. I mean, like, this is a joke. Seriously, like, I mean, and people are so quick to just put this to the side and behave as if this is some fucking what are that fucking soap opera or something. I don't quite get it. I don't get it at all. And man, it's gonna be another fucking like 2 months or 3 months or even 4 months, maybe even longer. Who the hell knows? Till we actually hear about this whole arbitration thing, because I heard I didn't hear like from the interview. I just heard quotes and everything. I read quotes that Bob Arum was talking about when it could be done, and the worst thing that can actually, let me bring it up. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Bob Arum. Oh, where is it? And he's talking about Crawford as well. Damn. Just bear with me, people. Yeah, Deshaun Thompson. I saw that. Yeah. Ngannou fucking, I don't know. Hold on a minute. Barbershop conversations. Come on, dude. Come on, man. Where the freaking hell is it? Okay. Bob Arum has said he expects a determination from the Fury versus Wilder 3 arbitration to come in May. Asked if the AJ fight depends on this, he said no, nobody anticipates that there'll be an injunction. At worst, there might be a claim for damages. Right. Dude, if Wilder wins, they put an injunction on the fucking Joshua fight. Unless people want to get sued because, I'm not expert on all how that stuff works, but someone might be in some deep shit. As Coach Chris says.
Can I interject?
Yeah.
Well, Bob Arum is a lawyer first, and as far as when it comes to his fighters and stuff like that, him being a promoter and stuff, he has to say things like that, because it benefits him. Now, whatever they told these backers and stuff like that, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they should be smart enough to at least know that when something's happening and something's not happening by way of hiring experts, not experts in the boxing field, but people that's going to go out there and do research for them and figure out exactly what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And, whatever Bob Arum says about the fight, the telling thing is that when he says that he doesn't see there will be an injunction, but he does say that there will be some claim to damages. Now, whatever those claims to damages are and stuff like that, I don't know, but I'm going to tell you all this. That's the thing. Hurting people's pockets is always the thing that's going to make them think about doing something twice. Whether or not it's a fucking speeding ticket, whether or not you get caught selling dope, whether or not your taxes, being late, you give you late fees. So, when Bob Arum says stuff like that, it tells you that there may be more to the story that he just ain't fucking telling. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't. That doesn't benefit him saying, it doesn't benefit, it hurts the whole thing for him to say that I don't think the fight is happening. I'm optimistic about the arbitration and stuff like that because they have backers. They're not fronting the money. They're not waiting they're not putting on the show in the venue. They're not fronting the money for the venue. Let's just say that. They're not fronting the money for the venue out of their own operational costs to get the fight rolling and stuff like that. They want a backer to give them money, right? Because the backers think that they're going to make X amount of money, or they're going to bring X amount of tourists to the location, so they're going to get their money back on the back end. That's the reason why they want backers into this thing, and that's the reason why they don't want it in the UK. And so, for him to say, "Well, the fight is signed," well, there's no bout agreement, but the fight is signed. But Edward Hearn said 30 days of expiration date, so there's no bout agreement because they don't have a place nor a time. See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you don't have all that and everybody's saying this shit is in limbo.
In limbo. Yeah. It's in damn limbo, man. I mean, we're hearing so much shit, and it's like I'm beyond bored with it, even though I'm talking about it. Yeah, Deshaun Thompson, man, I'm sorry to hear that. It's some bullshit, dude. I've had similar experience with that. But yeah, it's just crazy, man. These fans are actually convinced this shit is locked in, like it's for certain, like nothing can go wrong or get in the way of this. Will happen, at all costs it will happen. But it's funny because I've heard through the grapevine that Joshua might not be fighting Fury next, and that he might be fighting Bogdan Dinu. Oh man, and you know what, dude? I don't know if that's true. I doubt it, but someone that I trust and know told me that, which I don't believe anyway, but still, the fact that you hear of this kind of stuff is just a little bit, that would be worrying if you were, a Fury fan or Joshua fan at least. I mean, there's so much bullshit going on. In fact, I'm just gonna point out the elephant in the room. Dillian Whyte. I mean, this is partly why I wanted Povetkin to knock his ass out again, because he's talking shit again. He's on this fucking tirade of calling people out and clearly saying something completely different the next minute. I mean, first they want Wilder, now they want Trevor Bryant, now he wants to break Joshua's leg and fight Fury. Then he wants Wilder again. I mean, this shit is crazy, man. Like, this guy doesn't fucking know what he's talking about. And we know that Hearn just told the most fucking blatant lie on that Sky Sports interview. I mean, when there's an opportunity to put down someone, he'll fucking do it. No problem at all. But like I said, Dillian, he is openly stated. And he was even watching footage after his fight of Trevor Bryan versus Bermane Stiverne. Okay? So that shows you that he is interested in that fight completely more than fucking Wilder or whoever else is out there that is, available for them. Because Trevor Bryant is, in my view, an easy touch. Okay? That's an easy touch for Dillian. And hey, man, Dillian, he could become world champion and he can stop his fucking crying about getting a title shot and everything. The problem is that Trevor Bryant is with Don King. Okay, and Don King is a little bit different to these other promoters. Just in terms of how I think his mentality is a little bit different, dude. The guy killed someone, man. And the guy, knows his fucking way around these bits. So I wouldn't mind seeing that. I really wouldn't mind seeing Whyte versus Bryan. I wouldn't mind seeing that at all. That's fine for me. I think Trevor's an easy touch, but again, at least, he's got good technique and he has decent power, but we'll see. I've tried to check his social medias as well. I have not seen. Oh, there we go. Dillian Whyte says Trevor Bryant is a good fight for him. Let's dust that off in July. It's funny, dude, because I was saying years ago that Dillian Whyte should not go the WBC route. He should go the WBA route because that way those are easier fights there for him. And when the opportunity is there, he can take them. But, he didn't do it. He tried to go WBC. All right, what's he got up now?
Watcher, that's the reason why I'm on the thing of, Dillian Whyte doesn't need Trevor Bryant to fight AJ. See what I'm saying? If AJ doesn't get the Tyson Fury fight, well then you still have Usyk around and stuff like that, blah blah blah, woo. But what I'm saying is that Dillian Whyte is not gonna get a Anthony Joshua fight until next year anyway, unless AJ finagles a way to fight him. But also, if Dillian Whyte fights certain fights, whether that is Ortiz, whether that is Andy Ruiz, whether that is if the Michael Hunter Hergovic fight happens and stuff like that, that's what's going to get him to be a fan favorite. That's what's going to get fans clobbering for, especially in the UK, for Dillian Whyte to be fighting AJ. Not a fucking Trevor Bryant. And the way he quoted it was that it was going to be a soft touch. I need a break. You need a break because you fought an old 41-year-old dude? You're fucking kidding me. And what round did the fight end? And you saying that you was in tip-top shape? And you saying that you wasn't tired? You saying that you wasn't even touched? And we saw that you wasn't even touched. So what kind of fucking break do you really need? You see what I'm saying? And I don't give like that's your decision to not see your 4-month-old son. You know, you're not in the service to where you're on deployment and stuff like that. 9 months go down the road, then you finally see your son. You voluntarily signed up for something that you can easily flew back to go see your fucking kid at the hospital and stuff like that, and then fly back to go back to camp. There's 24 fucking hours in the fucking day. You mean to fucking tell me you're gonna sit up here and lie to fans and say that 24 hours out of the day for the last 6, 7 months or 5 months or 4 months or 3 months that you was just dedicated to boxing? Man, if you don't shut the fuck up, there's more important things than boxing out there. And you mean to tell me you couldn't take a day? You didn't have a day off in camp? You was working out 7 days a week? You couldn't fly back to go watch your son being born? Stay there for a day or two? Kiss your son, kiss your baby moms? You know, have your moms and your dad, you know, congratulate you and stuff like that. See that moment and fly back to camp? Man, get the fuck out of here because your body show didn't look like it. Yo, energy in the ring sure didn't look like it. I don't know, he's a fucking liar.
Dude, I'm getting really fucking riled up over people saying, oh, he got his revenge, and you know, Wilder hasn't been able to show it. The reason Wilder hasn't been able to show that for Fury, because that's like, they don't even say his name. Fury. Tyson Fury. Just say the name, guys. What are you afraid of fucking saying, man? Like, they're in fucking arbitration, dude. Okay? Like, what else do you want Wilder to fucking do? Like, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. You know, depending on this whole thing. But dude's a fucking millionaire and he boxes. Okay? Like, we can stop with that bullshit. Oh, Whyte showed that he was able to come back, and you know, while Wilder, you know, he's not fighting it, and dude, I don't give a fuck about that. The fight went 4 fucking rounds. Povetkin was old and tired. He landed 1 fucking punch, and that was a beautiful left hook to the body, and he didn't land anything else, really. He fucking missed everything, or he was just hitting fucking arms. And as for Dillian, I mean, look, guy, man, like, that confused me. Like, I thought Povetkin was saying that from the title. But no, it was Dillian Whyte talking about his kid. I'm like, dude, it's a fucking few hour flight. It's like a fucking 2 hour, 3 hour flight to the UK. Like, you can see your kid. Like, no one, like you said, no one is holding you up for anything. Okay? You're in a fucking training camp that you run. No one runs it for you. You're the boss there. Don't you worry. I've heard. You know, no one tells you what to do over there. No one tells you what to do, you know? And he said himself, man, he said, you know, if I want to stay asleep, I'll stay asleep. I don't care. You know, I do what I want. Cool, man. Maybe see your kid. Instead of using that as a fucking excuse to say, oh, well, I need a break now, you know? And people saying that he was in shape for this fight, are you fucking nuts? Dude, when he took his fucking top off at the weigh-in, me and Tyrone burst out in laughter. He looked like a baby mama. He looked like he was almost going to have a kid, for all I know. Hell, man, are you kidding me with this shit? And I put a link in the chat because Trevor Bryan saw what Dillian Whyte said, and he's laughing at him, you know? And he's saying, I'm the champ, this and that. And he is the champ there at least. But that fight doesn't... Yeah, he becomes world champion, but there's more respect given if you fight an Ortiz, if you fight a Hunter, if you fight those guys, you know? Because that's more fan-friendly than that. And then what happens if Trevor Bryan beats him, huh? You know, is it a lucky punch or, you know, oh, I needed a break and this and that? You see how the excuses are already coming? So just in case he loses to someone, right, there you go again with it. You know? It's crazy, man. And that's why I'm like, who the fuck will he fight next? Because he ain't going to fight Ortiz next, dude. There's no fucking way on this planet. The only way he fights Ortiz is if it meets the old man age criteria. Because clearly he likes beating up on the elderly. Dillian Whyte loves to beat up on the elderly, man. You got Marius Vac, Chisora 2, Povetkin twice. Who the fuck else is there? Lucas Brown. I mean, you know, old men are like his resume's best wins, pretty much. You know,
and he fought them arguably in the prime of his life as a heavyweight contender. He fought them in the prime of his life, arguably as a heavyweight contender.
Yeah.
So he can't sit back over there and see. This is the thing I keep trying to tell folks. There's no I dislike Dillian Whyte. There's none of that. There's I don't understand what the motherfucker is doing with his career. Because at the end of the raw dog diggity end of the day, you know, when we sit back and we look as boxing fans, you know, he's not going to give us the fights that we want to see. He's going to go up there and fucking fight Trevor Bryan, and he better hope Trevor Bryan is not in the best shape of his fucking life. Because if that's the case, he's not going to win that shit. He's going to get fucked up, you know. And people think that it's going to be a walk in the park and stuff like that. But Dillian Whyte is not all that. People can say this and the third about Dillian Whyte's last performance and stuff like that. But Dillian Whyte is not all that. Folks need to cut it the fuck out.
Dude, I keep hearing people. Yeah, you made some good points, but like people keep saying that this fucking win of Whyte, like I don't fucking like. I'm not kidding, dude. People within like people that are Wilder fans are like really giving Whyte this fucking massive amount of credit. It's like, dude, he didn't look any different. What he did was he didn't lean down like how he was doing when Povetkin was fainting low. Instead, he stood back, which was clever. And then all he did was feint, jab, and throw some fucking massive punches. And those punches managed to land. And I don't know what the fuck was wrong with the canvas, or maybe it was just Povetkin's age, or maybe a combination. And he then landed hard punches. He leaned on him to get him tired. And it took fucking like under 12 minutes, dude. 4 rounds. It took under 12 minutes. So it wasn't a great performance. Now, if you look at Trevor Bryan's, you know, last fight, that wasn't a great performance either. But I'll fucking tell you this, dude. He didn't need a towel to be thrown in. Okay? He knocked him the fuck out. Okay? He knocked Stavern the fuck out. So we can establish that. And, you know, Trevor Bryan is luckily enough, well, in some cases, to be with Don King. Because Don King, a fucking 90-year-old dude, managed to get that dude a title shot against Stavern in a fucking pandemic.
Oh, I think there was something with Trevor Bryan and all them that he was old. He was older. That type of fight. But guess what? Stavern and Povetkin were in both the same shape. They both was in the same shape. They both looked fucked up. But guess who got rid of who? And you couldn't get rid of a dude that looked like he was on like he was sitting there like David Hay with one Achilles? I don't know.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, fucking hell. I wouldn't mind Trevor Bryan fighting, dude. But what I'm saying is, like, Trevor, if he lands that right hand good, he'll hurt Whyte. You know? And Trevor Bryan, dude, he showed me that he can take a hit. Because Stavern hit him with some good shit in that fight. Okay? Now, it's different to a Stavern of 2014 where the power was different, you know? But, you know, and Trevor Bryan wasn't in shape either, really. He wasn't in shape. You know, he looked fat as well. He looked fat as a pig, man. In fact, most of these heavyweights, they look fucking fat as a pig. You know, unless you're Wilder or, you know, Joshua. Wilder's like a fucking ectomorph. He's got the weirdest body type, man. He's like a hybrid almost. But, you know, he's like a viper. you know. Thomas K says, "Yo, greetings from Poland." Okay, hello, Thomas. Thomas. That's Thomas Adamek. That's how his name is spelled. So salute to you from Poland. Man, I don't know, dude. All I'm gonna say is, dude, Hunter should be fighting Hergovich next. But if that falls through, dude, that's bad. Because that's a fucking purse bid for an IBF mandatory. So I want that. You know, I want to see that. You know, that's a fight that needs to happen. What's up, Tyrone? If you want to jump on, you can. Fucking Dillian Whyte, man. Dillian Whyte. And then the shit you said about Joshua, it's like, Dillian, calm the fuck down. I swear, dude. Like, he talked all that shit before the fight with Joshua. He talked all that shit after the fight with Joshua. Oh, if my shoulder didn't go, you know, I would have won and this and that. Fucking blah, blah, blah. Then they fucking meet at a fight and take a picture together and say, oh, yeah, we'll do the rematch again. Then he turns down a fucking offer from Joshua. Then he consoles him about the Ruiz loss. Then he starts talking shit about him again, and he's talking shit about him now. This guy never stops, man, and that's why it's very hard for me to like him. You know, other people can say, oh, you know, I like Dillian. That's fine. For me, dude, it's just going down, 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 down for me. I used to like him. I don't really like him anymore because he talks shit, and the fucking fans that are able to give this guy more shine than others who really have shown their worth a bit more and their, you know, determination a bit more. I don't get that. But it's how it is. I mean, you know, where you going to fight Trevor Bryan? Huh? Where the fuck is Trevor Bryan from? Let me see. Let me see where he's from. 31. Oh, he's a year younger than Dillian. So that means he doesn't qualify for the old man criteria. We won't see this fight. Where is it? 31. Where the fuck you from? 71 KO percentage. New York. He's from New York. We can do the fight in New York. Birth name, Trevor Cosmo Bryan Jr. Okay. There you go. And who's he beat? All right, he fought some nobodies. Derek Rossi. Man, fucking, he fought absolutely no one to get the shot. But he was owed the shot, though, like legally. BJ Flores. And Bermain Stavern. Oh, man, this shit is crazy, dude. This shit is crazy. Hey, man, I'll see that fight. That's cool, man. You know? Who would you pick for that fight, Mike?
I don't know. I gotta see if they actually make the fight and wait a little bit because right now I'll pick Dillian Whyte. Because Trevor Bryan really ain't showed too much. I'm on the phone, man. Trevor Bryan ain't showed too much. But you know, Dillian Whyte ain't showed too much either, but at least Dillian Whyte has showed that he has, you know, been in there with we know a lot more about what Dillian Whyte is capable of than Trevor Bryan by way of, you know, Joseph Parker and your Anthony Joshua's, and stuff like that. We know a little bit more. It's not much, but we've seen more. But I'm just gonna wait until I see how they look in the cap leading into the fight and see who's. I'll pick the more agile fighter. You know, if Trevor Bryan can step his foot game up a little bit and his combinations up a little bit, I'm gonna pick him.
Yeah. Yep. Fuck, what did he weigh in last time? Holy shit. Oh man, nah, dude. I'll pick Whyte, thank you. Holy shit, dude. 267 pounds, man, for his last fight? Come
That's
on,
what I'm trying to
man.
tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's like we don't and look at his performances. Like, it's not saying much.
Fucking hell. That's some bullshit. We got old eyes, old ears. I don't know how to say it. I'm just gonna say old eyes in the chat. Dillian Whyte will beat everyone except Fury. Okay, cool. All right, well, that's your opinion, I guess. That is your opinion.
But ask him based off of what?
Everyone, huh? Hey, does he beat Joshua? Tell me, does he beat Joshua, old eyes? Huh? Because there's smoke there. Joshua's been very open to it, I think Whyte can give Fury problems. That's my thing. As much as I don't rate Whyte, I think he can give Fury problems. Because Fury don't like it to the body, But then again, Whyte's feet. Oh, did you hear about the hamstring injury Whyte has or had?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he beats Joshua. Oh, okay. So what happened in 2015 then? Shall I bring up if he cuts Fury, he could win? Yeah, true. Yeah. Under what circumstances? Under a top rank circumstance or a matchroom circumstance? Or whatever the fuck it is. Well, I guess we shall bring up history because clearly, we forgot. Actually, no, I don't need to do that. No. Well, he did beat Whyte's ass in 2015, so he was too fat back then. Oh my god. Hey, Blackstar, let me know if you want to jump on, man. Bud Crawford versus me, June 3rd. I finally got a payday. Who do you actually think is going to be? Because from what I've heard, it's either Pacquiao, Thurman, or Porter. And I don't think it's any of them. Honestly, I don't. I really don't. It's not going to be Sean Porter because he's got COVID and he won't. It's just not physically a possible thing. So we can establish that. The other two guys haven't fought since July 2019. So I don't know what the fuck they're getting at with mentioning those two. Pacquiao makes a little more sense. Not Crawford, not Thurman. So it's like, who the fuck? Like, I'm talking about realistically what I think will become of that. Do you understand? Like, oh, man. But I got your email back, Blackstar. Yeah, it's good footage, isn't it? I like that footage better than the other footage of Spence and Crawford. That was a good interaction. Man. So it's June, huh? Let me see the news on that because I don't pay much attention to Crawford. I don't know what it is. Fight next week. Major fight on pay-per-view. Let me see. I'm going to see this. Lineal lightweight champion. He's in camp. Oh, look, he's doing some... Yay. Oh, Blackstar, you're going to love this, dude. You are going to love this. You're going to love this. Oh, man. Dude, you're going to love this. You know how you don't like MMA? You don't like how they hold each other? Oh, man.
That's slow. That's slow. He was just playing with you, boy. That's slow. Get his ass, bud. Do it like you do me, bud. Nah, he older than me too, bud. Do it like you do me, bud. Fuck him up, bud. Yeah. Oh, that's slow. That's slow. He was just playing with you.
Doing damn grappling in there, man.
Get his ass, bud. Do it like you do me, bud. Nah, he older than me too, bud. Do it like you do me, bud. Fuck him up, bud.
Jesus. Still doing that.
Grab my girl. Say my girl belongs to you, bud. Yeah, say it. Say it, nigga. Hey, my girl. Say it. Oh, say it, nigga. Say you like, say I love my girl. Say you love my girl. Don't even say it. Say my girl love you, bud.
Oh, hell nah. Yeah, man. Fucking heck. What the fuck is that, man? You got a fight coming up, man. Apparently you got a fight coming up. Hold on. Yeah. Bud versus McGregor. Hold on, guys. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, I hold it down. Ah, God damn it. Can y'all hear me? I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. What? Yo.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I just walked away from the
Can you hear
screen.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Because I was trying to, because my mute button is all fucked up right now, so I can't even select it.
All right. Yeah, Blackstar, you like that? Oh, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he says he can hear. Yeah, your audio is good, Mike. Your audio is good. Far out, man. Yeah, he's got some damn grappling going on there, but hey, man, maybe he'll need it if he's fighting Sean Porter, which I doubt. Man, do you think it's Josecito? I don't know who the fuck it is. Maybe it won't be Josecito Lopez. Maybe it will. You know? Oh man, this whole saga fucking amuses me, man. It amuses me, that's for sure. It amuses me. Hold on a sec. I gotta fix this audio up. Right, okay. Tomas says Blahovic versus Miocic. Fuck. I probably have to say Miocic, man. You know, I'd probably have to say Miocic. But you know, Jan's a good fighter, man. Jan can fight. You know, he beat Israel, so it's like, what do you know? It's like, you know, cool, man. Like, let's fucking get it. You know, light heavyweight. You know. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Hey, Tyrone, are you able to jump on? I'm just asking because, you know, so I can just, you know, fuck it. I'll just put the link in there. Hold on. Let me just read this comment in a minute. Oh, man. Solid day back in camp with Chisora. I'm very happy with the first UK sunset of 2021. Yeah, fucking David Hay. Fucking. In like 5 minutes? Okay, cool. Yeah, David Hay is fucking. What car is that? A Merc? Yeah. Oh, you know Isho Smith, dude. He wants to fight this YouTuber. And
Well, maybe he shouldn't get his ass knocked out.
he wants to fight this fucking guy that's got like 10 subscribers on YouTube. Man.
To me, that sounds like a bully.
Yeah, he said he needs a full camp.
Sounds like a bully to me because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be somebody that supposedly be boxing in the gym and shit like that. And you're gonna fight and you're gonna talk about going to fisticuffs with somebody that you know that don't. Sounds like a bully to me.
He's a fucking idiot. He really is a fucking idiot, dude. Like seriously. Like he truly is. I don't even hate the dude, but he's a fucking idiot, you know? Also, you sent me that thing of thank you for sending the Mauricio Siliman thing last night. Alexander Povetkin contracted the coronavirus back in October of 2020, and now we have established that he was unfit for this fight. Therefore, WBC will sanction a final eliminator for Whyte versus Povetkin 3. The fight must be in the country of Mexico, and they will be awarded the Latino belt. That is pretty much what he will get at. And people, will shit on him for that. Dinu wants to be Diamond Champion too. I don't understand it though. Yeah, I don't fucking understand. This is...
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So it's like one of those things, like when you look back at it, WBC always claims about safety and fighter safety and stuff like that. Like, so, at the end of the day, when I hear stuff like that, I'm just kind of like, okay, so what did you guys do? What kind of doctors know did you guys get? How, did you guys run it back through and check it and stuff like that with your own people? Like, because at the end of the day, if the commentators saw the state that Alexander Povetkin was in, and I saw the state that Alexander Povetkin was in, then what do you think it is? Was it coronavirus? Is it old age? Was it an injury? Like, what was it? And we never gonna know the outcome of it. But if that's the case, the WBC owes Alexander Povetkin and the boxing commission an explanation.
We cannot provide explanation at this point. WBC has privacy confidentiality, and we should not be forced to give this type of information. That's what they fucking said to me, Mike, when I asked them a question about Wilder Fury. They said, the guy said, I don't know. What the fuck do you mean you don't know about the fight? Oh man. Man, what did Tyrone say? If we keep giving energy to anything other than Wilder Whyte, that's what they want. No, Tyrone, I want that fight. That fight should be next. Fuck Wilder Fury 3. We don't need Wilder Fury 3. That's done. Fury beat him fair and square. I'm just trolling you, man. Fucking Tyrone hates it, man. He gets fucking fired up, dude. He gets fired up, man. Jeez. Tyrone really doesn't like it when you talk about Whyte versus Wilder. Is it a bum bash? I wouldn't say it's a bum bash. I'd just say, Wilder knocks him out in 20 seconds, dude. Because the style matchup is terrible for Dillian. So, I'm not bothered, dude. I just want to see the trilogy at the end of the day. I think that's the call. Like Coach Chris said, that will be the call. Man, that guy's fucking hilarious when he goes off about that fight. But yeah, man, what else did I put in this title? Let me see. Yeah, John Fury. Yeah. Dinu, Whyte. Yeah, there is a fair bit going around because I remember last week and the week after, fucking nothing was happening, man. Nothing was happening at fucking all. Let me just see this for a sec. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Hold on, I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, I just think it's odd that you know, uh, Wilder ain't talking. We all know what the deal is with Wilder, but everybody seems to keep wanting to interject his name with things. You know what I'm saying? And now that according to how some people see it, Wilder is out of the picture. People are still out there, dissing him, and I think it's funny because he don't have nothing to do with any of the arguments that they're talking about. Wilder ain't got nothing to do with Whyte versus Trevor Bryan. Whyte ain't. I mean, Deontay Wilder ain't got nothing to do with why Dillian Whyte is in the state that he's in. So I think that people should just leave it the way it is and stuff like that. I was listening to something that Laws put out there from some dude, and Wilder had nothing to do with it, but he figured out a way to put his name in there. But that's what these guys do. And they're going to keep doing that because that's what brings them in the money. And what do people say that I don't agree with? Don't knock the hustle. I don't give a fuck about your goddamn hustle. What's wrong is wrong, and what's right is right. And when you're fucking wrong, there's people out there that's gonna get on your ass about it. But at the end of the day, God bless boxing, and I just wish that because I said this, and now I don't know what it is, but I said this months ago. When you keep giving these fighters out, when you keep allowing these promoters to dictate to us as boxing fans what we want to see, then you're going to keep getting it. And Bob Arum on Bob's Barbershop Conversations, when it came to one of his fighters, he even said that, you guys need to start. I would prefer some of these fighters have a little bit more fights on free TV to get their name out there, because pay-per-view is not where it's at with boxing if you ain't fought nobody. And if you keep thinking that fans are just going to come out there and buy your fight because you have a few people out there dick riding you, and you have a few YouTube pages and people on Twitter putting out misleading information, that's how you're going to fucking feel. They're going to gas your fucking head up just like you gassing our head up, and you're going to fucking crash and burn. Because I don't give a fuck about, I do, but Terrence Crawford versus Sean Porter, that ain't no fucking pay-per-view. And if you don't like it, what I had to say, that's whatever, but that ain't no fucking pay-per-view. And I've seen that Bob Arum, according to Michael Benson or Mike Coppinger, said that something about some even split, the winner gets the last 20%. That's what I'm talking about. That's better than just sitting up over here dictating to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what's going to get the fight. You acting like you sitting on your high horse and dictating that other people is not going to get the fight. And I don't care who you is. When you start telling another man what to fucking do, it ain't going to work out in your favor, usually.
Yeah, you're right about that Sean Porter thing as well. I got a question though, and a very important question. When do you think Wilder is fighting next?
I don't know. I don't think Wilder knows. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he got some dates out there, but I'm not trying to act like a know-it-all or whatever, but I don't think anybody fucking knows. And people out there, there's a lot of people out there claiming to say they know and stuff like that, but God bless you, and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, we don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know. We don't know if one of these boxers is going to retire. We don't know if one of these boxers is going to fight Wilder. We don't know if one of these fighters going to fight. They're going to have an AJ and Fury fight. We don't fucking know. But for some odd reason, a lot of people out there know. And a lot of those guys stay in their mama's basement. You know, they don't even know when the rent's due, but they know everything about Wilder and Fury. They suck at their job. They probably work at McDonald's and shit like that, but they don't know. They don't know when their next meal is going to come. You know, if you look online, let me. I mean, I'm not taking the question real, but I'm just, you know, putting it out there.
Yeah.
Check your fucking source of information. The people y'all listen to, there's some people out there listen to, check your source of information, man. Because a lot of these guys out there, everything comes back to the LDBC. Everything they fucking says, some way, shape, form, comes back to bashing somebody, some other YouTube channel while they're fucking speaking. If motherfuckers are doing that every single fucking time, every motherfucking day, you need to check yourselves the information, because obviously they're giving it to you because you like misery and you like the nitpicking and going back and forth, the love turning into love and boxing. This ain't love and hip hop. This ain't no scripted thing. And that's the reason why I don't listen to the motherfuckers, because at the end of the day, you know, a lot of things in boxing, you know, that people like to say, well, you know, this person knows about boxing. He used to box this guy right here and this person right here and this and the third. But guess what? Everybody out there get fights wrong. Everybody out there get misquote how fighters are fighting in the ring, because they pick one thing, but they don't want to pick the overall picture. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks get that shit wrong. So for people out there, you know, that want to sit up over here and dick ride YouTube channels and stuff like that, you know, y'all motherfuckers need to start checking y'all source of information. You know, you shouldn't be dick riding no fucking YouTube channel out there, period, anyway. You know, I don't care if it's a group or wherever the case may be, you shouldn't be dick riding. When motherfuckers is wrong, they wrong. When they right, they right. You don't got to agree with everything. But when you out there sucking on a motherfucker's nut, you know what I'm saying? I think that, you know, that's the unbecoming of a man. You know, and you can take it how you want to, but take that dick out of your mouth first.
Oh, man. Yeah. Yep. Too many sheep. Too many followers. Yeah, you know, so I just open up this shit sometimes and I'm like, okay, have a good laugh and then just be on my merry way. Yeah, you know what though? At least right now, you know, there's some stuff going on. I heard Martin Bacoli wants to fight Whyte.
Well, he shouldn't get his ass knocked the fuck out.
Man, this fucking dude, man. He needs to stop. I'm sick of him, man. I'm sick of him. Oh, and MTK Global manages him. There we go. There you go. Jeez, man. What's he doing now? More hard work, more money. Showing a fucking video of Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, man, you're sure looking like Floyd Mayweather with that fucking shoulder roll. What's up with these heavyweights trying the shoulder roll, man? Like, are they for real or what? Like, you're doing a shoulder roll and getting fucking hit, like, clean over the top of the shoulder in the chin. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking get that, man. I really don't. I mean,
and the thing that makes me laugh with that is, see, I'm not a trainer and I'm not a boxer, never boxed before, but there's two things I noticed about you using the shoulder roll. You gotta have you have to have the footwork. Not only do you have to have the footwork, you have to have good, fast twitch movement. You have to be able to be quick on with your brain. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get caught sitting still in no shoulder roll. You can't get caught bullshitting your ass backwards like some of these guys be doing and forgetting that they're supposed to be on defense. You know, there's and even when using the shoulder roll, that's the time to use it, there's the time not to use it. I'm just saying, I'm not a boxer.
I'm just watching this Kuzman fight. Fucking hell. He's so square. And fucking Kuzman. See, he's throwing more punches, but he's not really landing quality. You know, when Kuzman hits him like once or twice, like all that work, all those 2 little shots are better than those fucking 10 punches that Bakali, that Bakali throws. I mean, I don't know, dude. He doesn't keep his hands up enough either. I mean, jabbing and then dropping it down. There goes that fucking shoulder roll. Boom, got hit there. See, fucking look at this shit, dude. Look at this shit. I'm gonna pull it up. Come on, man.
See, can I say something on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, I know there's a lot of guys who say that was a good fight and stuff like that. It was a good scrap. That's what it was. It was a good fucking scrap. It wasn't a good boxing match. It was a good fucking scrap. You know what a scrap is? 2 motherfuckers hitting each other back and forth, no defense, and sloppy ass offense. No way in hell should you be happy as a trainer off a Chet Cheeseman's for fucking performance. No way in hell. You the taller fighter, and you fight this dude in the inside, but you jabbing him the fuck up. But then you want to fight this guy in the inside. You don't know how to keep this guy from getting in. You don't know how to keep this guy to get in the inside. And then when you do, you just forget what the fuck the game plan is and allow him in. And it was just sloppy. It was a whole bunch of fucking missed throws. It was a whole bunch of fucking like sissy punches being thrown. You know what I'm saying? Just motherfuckers putting their head down and just wailing. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't. He's gonna get. Look, both of the motherfuckers gonna end up getting hurt. That's all I gotta say.
Hurt badly. Fucking hell. Man. Shoulder roll. 101. Dylan Whyte was doing it against Marius Vak, and Marius Vak shot that right hand straight down the pipe. Boom. Right on there. Right on the button. Man. I don't know, man. I don't know. These fighters, man, some of them just they don't quite. I don't know, man. Maybe I don't get it. Maybe I'm not in their camp. Not all that good stuff, but man, I don't. What the hell is going on here now?
I mean, I'm just saying. It's like that whole fucking fight card. You know, the anticipation of it for me was to say, yeah, this looks pretty solid. But then watching these guys, I was like, what the fuck is this? You know, even with the school teacher, I'm like looking at him against the Fabio guy, the kickboxer, and I'm looking at Fabio, I'm like looking at the punches he's throwing and shit like that. They're like, did he forget where the fuck he's at? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what the fuck is everybody else looking at, but I'm not seeing nothing in both. I'm not seeing nothing in both of those fighters. And if Fabio don't get his offense and his defensive game up, he's going to get hurt badly. Yeah, he might be a little bit heavy-handed if you go look at him with kickboxing and stuff like that, but he's going to get fucking hurt badly. He just got lucky that he fought some school teacher, and the school teacher showed up and didn't do his fucking homework.
Now, the teacher didn't do their homework, but I think there's a more pressing issue that we got to talk about during that fight. There's definitely a more pressing issue with that fight, and I'm going to show it. I'm going to show it on screen. I'm not happy I saw it either. I'm not. Yeah, that's not it.
Hold on, I'm gonna come back in.
Yeah, I gotta find the clip of it. Where is that? How long did that fight go anyway? It went how many rounds? What the fuck, dude? Oh, okay, he dipped out. What the hell, man? Oh, man. What is with these fights? Dude, if you don't have the mentality for this, you ain't doing it. You ain't doing it. Look at this shit, dude. He did turn his back earlier as well. Look at this shit. Look at how the dude... Man, this fucking guy, man. Look how he turns over. Man. Come on now. Come on. Seriously, dude. Man, this is crazy. This shit is crazy. I swear down. Where the hell is it? No, is that it? Danny Dubois. Let me see this. Hold on a minute. I gotta see if this fucking thing actually landed. Hold on a minute. Man, come on. I'm just watching this Dubois fight as well. You kidding me or what? Man, that's some bullshit. That was some bullshit there as well. Man. Dear me. Dear me. That's another live stream. What's up?
You know what's going on?
I think you kind of went out there.
Hello? Can you hear
Good?
me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
It's a cry on deaf ears, man. Like fans of Wilder, a decent amount of them want to see Wilder versus Whyte. Haters, you know they want to see Wilder versus Whyte. And then it's back to the same old. You try to warn people. Yeah, he shouldn't have got after him like that.
Oh, man. There goes Herb Dean kneeing people in the face. But
Herb Dean.
holy shit. Get up. Get up. He quit, man. He quit. He could have got up from that shot. Come on. It wasn't that hard of a shot. Yeah, dude, he quit, man. He just lied down, man. That was a dive.
Sure.
I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding. Fuck, that hammer fist was unnecessary, though. Come on, Herb, man. Stop
That was
kneeing people. Fucking check hook. The only thing I don't like with Ngannou is he adds that second swing behind the punch. Watch. So he gets it. That's good enough. You don't need that right hook following up after it. The hammer fist is necessary.
That's instinctive. A lot of people have that problem.
You know what I mean? They go for that swing, and it's like, man, fuck that. Don't swing like that. It's crazy, man. Oh,
I don't know why people want to see Wilder Whyte.
I want to see it. I mean, you know, like, man, Wilder needs to prove himself. I'm kidding. I don't understand this fucking like ridiculous notion that Whyte has beat Povetkin, so Wilder needs to, or he needs to do it. He needs to do it. Dude, he's in fucking court. Like, what else is there to say? Like, he can't fight right now because he's not able to. Like, physically is unable to actually do it. So I don't understand you guys, man. Stop being assholes.
Why should he fight that guy?
He'll knock him out in 20 seconds, dude.
What's the point? There's no point. Wasted training camp on that. There's no point.
Oh, man. Like, that's an easier fight than Brazil, I think. You know?
He's tailor-made. Like, it's not...
That is the worst fucking fight for Dillian. Like, out of all the fights he's had in his life, that is the worst fight. That's why it's like, I know what's going to happen. Wilder's just going to fucking run at him and fucking throw that right hand. Boom. And Dillian's going to fucking... He'll get knocked out like never before. Like never before, dude. You know? So he should probably fight Trevor Bryan. He should. Because that's an easier fight. That's winnable.
I'm a bit disappointed. I saw BFTB talking about he wants a Wilder Whyte.
What now is he talking about?
Huh?
Is he talking about that on his live stream now?
Yeah.
Why? What's he saying?
Well, shit, like he wants to see Wilder Whyte. That's a body. Who gives it? Who cares, man?
I don't care. I want the Fury
I
fight.
want the Fury fight, man. I don't want to see a Wilder Whyte fight.
Fury is done, man. I think Fury is done. He is a facade. He's a fucking fraud, bro. He's a fraud. Good old Coach Chris, man. It's true, though. He is a facade, and Wilder will end that facade. He'll fucking knock him out and quickly, I'll say. You know? He'll hit that big mama to the body, and boom, there'll be a shot to the head. Fucking give me that fight. Give me it. Give me it this year. Because I swear, dude, I ain't fucking seeing no Ruiz. Ruiz is fighting Areola as well. Like, you guys have no logic, man. Like, these fights aren't even fucking possible. So don't even talk about them.
If that fight, I mean, there's no reason for him not to get up if it's not Fury. It has to be Fury. That's it. That's the only one he can fight. I mean, Wilder Whyte is trash. Wilder Ruiz is trash. Wilder Martin is trash. Wilder Kalinacki is trash. I was actually really shocked when they talked about that fight. That was before the second Fury fight. Thought that was horrible. I wasn't really happy about the Brazil fight. I'm not happy about a lot of fights. I wasn't happy about Ortiz 2 fight. I wasn't happy about Stavern 2 fight. Oh my God, I was really angry about that. I'm not happy about Gerald Washington fight. Not happy about Areola fight. I can keep going down and down and down and down the list. Just being honest, man.
Hey, man, it's your opinion, you know?
I mean, were you really happy with a Spilka fight instead of a Povetkin fight?
Dude, Povetkin fucked that up. You know, so that's why Wilder just took that fight. I wasn't mad at the fight. No, I was not. I wasn't happy with the Areola one, and I wasn't happy with the Stavern one. But these are all different circumstances we're talking about. I mean, certain fights were there to be made, and then people on the other end fucked up. So, Dupa? Nah.
Molina? Oh, my God.
Oh, well.
That's the first title defense. I guess you give everybody a gimme, but...
No, I don't. Well, I don't look at it that way anyway. Title defense, fine. You know, but there's no other heavyweight that's got 10.
One.
No other heavyweight now that's got 10. None.
I liked Stavern 1. I liked Ortiz 1. I personally didn't like Fury 1, but that's just my opinion. I'm not going to push that on everybody else. That's best available. Wilder Fury 2. Oh my god.
I love that one.
I hate.
Let's bring the fight up again. Let's bring it up.
No, it's not.
No, I'm not watching that. Tyrone, how do you feel about a big-titted man getting a win over an Adonis like Wilder?
It's embarrassing. It's a shame. I'll die before that happens to me. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. It's embarrassing.
Really?
Really shameful.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. Even if it's on BS and you have proof, we still need to nip that in the bud.
So, you'd be damned if a guy with tits got one over you, yeah?
100%.
Yeah?
100% with titties and a
Dude,
mop top and all that.
if this third fight doesn't get made, will it be safe to say that you will go ultra rage mode?
No, I'm already ultra rage mode, and people don't listen. Now they're switching the narrative. If Wilder were not to fight Fury for every circumstance, they will make it okay for Wilder White or Wilder Ruiz because
But you see, dude, BFTB
is scared of him. But I mean, it doesn't. It's like we're making our own dream world.
BFTB making that stream today, that feeds them. So he shouldn't. Well, I mean, I can't tell him what to do. It's his channel, but I'm just saying he gets pissed off of people calling him this and that. Dude, it's because you're making videos of what they fucking want. Whyte gets knocked out in 20 fucking seconds. Ruiz doesn't last 4 rounds with Wilder. Wilder knocks Martin the fuck out. He knocks his chin into his fucking neck. And I want my trilogy. I want that shit. Fury is a facade, man. He is a fake. I'll be back in a minute. You chop it up.
All right. Who's up in here?
You better call on time.
It's Raphael.
What's up?
What up? Why?
They're just guys are just switching the narrative. They're moving the goalposts. They're just shaking everything over to one side. They have prepared themselves already for Wilder not to fight Fury in a third one. If you're talking about Wilder White, that means you believe that Wilder Fury 3 won't happen.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. And I mean, that's how I feel about it, and that's the reason why I haven't made a video on it, because I don't think that should get any airplay. And the reason why I think it shouldn't get any airplay, because that takes away from the chance that Deontay Wilder has
100%.
at hand with taking this guy to arbitration and mediation.
100%. 100%.
So, and if I feel that that Wilder, leading up to the fight and stuff like that, because look, I always thought Wilder versus Fury is going to end up in a 50-50. But yeah, I gave my predictions that this is how I feel is how it's going to go. But people, if you out there saying 100% emphatically that this is how it's going to go down, then why you want to see the fight? Why you don't want to? Well, I'm not trying to see non-50-50 fights, especially in the heavyweight division. And a lot of these divisions, fighting fights that's predictable for fighters is overrated, because there's guys out there that they can fight in their same weight class that are 50-50, but they just don't want to make it. And I keep trying to tell these, this is my thing. Outside of Wilder and Fury, all these motherfuckers is laughing at us.
That's what I'm saying.
When we say, oh, this person is ducking and that person is ducking, and believing this fighter over the other fighter, all these motherfuckers is laughing. They laughing their asses off all the way to the fucking bank and all the way to vacation, when they're driving their luxury car, living in their luxury house, buying bitch ass Louis Vuitton and Gucci and shit like that. They laughing because half of us can't afford it. Half of us can't even not even thinking that in our lifetime we'll be able to afford the way of living that they have. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, with Wilder, and that's what I want to see. Anything less is uncivilized. That's how I put it.
Right.
Uncivilized.
No, because people have put in their head this retarded mentality that fighters just have to fight and they have to fight anybody. No, man. Mike got me off this stuff. I mean, I wasn't really thinking like that too much before, but I mean, Mike said, I forgot when you said it, dude, but you were like 4 or 5 times a year at sub-quality fights is not it. And I was like, I was like, that's what it should be on. Why am I going to go in and do something when it sucks? I want to do something well. I want to fight the best. If it means not fighting the best, don't fight at all. A fighter is an independent contractor. They talk about like he has a boss and that he has to fight unless it's a contract. He has some sort of contract with a day to fight or whatever. But I don't think he's in that situation. He does not have to fight. No, none of these guys have to fight anybody, obviously. So why do people want to throw them in there with fights that mean nothing?
Well, I mean, Dillian Whyte is interim champ, and if Wilder beats Whyte, he gets an interim belt, Tyron. I mean, he becomes the interim champ. That is legacy, Tyron. That is legacy.
Right now, brother.
I'm kidding, man.
What are we gonna do there? Grown men after he knocks out like bomb squad. We've been known that was gonna happen.
But they will fucking say that, Tyron. That's why I don't want that fight, because they're gonna say like when he knocks him out in fucking 20 seconds, I'm gonna be saying, oh yeah, well he did it better than when Joshua did it, and blah blah blah, right? I'll fucking rub it in their face, and then they'll say, bomb squad, he beat Whyte, who
it's
only
a non-starter.
And this and that. They'll fucking make dumbass excuses like that. Same with Ruiz. They'll say, oh well, Joshua beat him already. Yeah.
And they're right. Because it is a non-starter. He is a bad fighter, and we all know the results to it. In this case, they're right. But they just want to set it up. So like, you're ducking. They lie to you at first, but then they tell you how they really feel after the knockout. Because they're just waiting for after the knockout. They don't even think that their guy's going to win. They just want to throw him at you and say, oh, you beat up a kid. It's like somebody taking their son, throwing him at you and say, oh, fight him. You're ducking him. You knock his son out and say, oh, look, you beat up my kid. He was just a kid. It's a bad analogy, but shit, I mean, that's what it is. This fight is there's no reason to have this fight. There's absolutely no reason to have this fight. It means nothing. It's a non-starter. The result is pretty much set in stone. The moment they sign a contract, if they ever do, they won't. I really doubt this fight will ever happen. And I hope it stays that way.
Fury?
Wilder Whyte will never happen.
It won't, because Whyte doesn't fucking... Well, for one, Whyte is shit scared of Wilder. That's why he talks so much shit about him. But he gets knocked out in 20 seconds, and I'll fucking stick by that. If it ever happens, which I don't really want it to happen.
It'll never happen, thank God.
If Whyte was to fight Wilder in the United States, maybe, he'd have a long-ass flight home. Stop talking about Ruiz, because Ruiz got a fight, man. He's already got a fight, so we can stop with that talk either. And he's got no heart, really, that one. He could have fought Ortiz. He could have fought Ortiz, but he didn't. He said, I needed a warm-up. Well, Arreola throws a lot of punches and don't get outworked because, you're too square and you get hit too easy. But I want Wilder to end Fury. I want him to fucking get him. I want him to get that fraud. He's a fraud, man. He is a facade. A facade of facades. I'm telling you, man.
Dude, we need that one bad. We need it.
He needs it. He needs it. I mean, I need to see it, though. I need to see it. Man, I'm going to do a stream on that one if it happens. Man, that fucking first fight just fucking killed me, man. Like the first fucking round, he's leaning back to get out the way of punches. I'm like, don't do that. I'm leaning over the fucking chair. I'm like, don't do that. I'm going.
Second fight with Wilder Fury.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm like, come on, dude. I was going. I'm like, fuck, man. Why is he getting hit like that? I'm like, oh, damn, he got knocked down. Wasn't that the back of the head though?
Back of the head.
I'm like, hold him, man. Hold him. I'm going. I'm like, shit. I'm like, God, I had fucking sweat on my
When he
forehead.
started breathing heavy in round 2,
Yeah,
I
I'm like,
got up
damn.
and left and did something else. I didn't want
And then when he fucking fell down, I'm like, is that a knockdown or did he just fall over into him? And then I'm like, man, his fucking legs are gone, man. Like when he did that like stanky leg at the end, like, oh, dude, that was fucked up, man. That was extremely fucked up.
It was exhaustion. It was exhaustion. He was
when he took that body shot. I don't know, man. It wasn't documented, but I think the fucking look on my face was like a fucking horror movie look. I was in absolute horror. I was in horror when he went down from that body shot / trip. I'm
that
like,
was not
what
even a body shot. That
like,
was a
oh
push.
man.
That was a push.
It was some sort like that. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And like, it was weird seeing Wilder like that because when like he got up straight away and like he really looked determined to like get back into it, but his body wouldn't let him. And then, you know, it just dragged on, and I was so fucking mad when they stopped the fight. Oh, Tyrone, you must understand, dude. I was so pissed, man. Oh my god. All I could see in that fight was Wilder getting hit in the neck, dude. Like in the back of the neck. It was fucking ridiculous. I was like, damn, this ref got to do something. Oh, dude, I felt sick in the fucking stomach, man. Like, I was like, what the hell is going on here? I'm like, when in the fuck did, like, I'm like trying to think of a time when Fury fought like that. I'm like, he's fighting him like, I don't know, fucking, like how, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything. And man, when they stopped that fucking fight, and then I learned that the towel got thrown in because I didn't see the towel.
When I saw it, I just looked at Brio and I said, he's a bitch.
Oh, man, fuck. Don't even bring that dude's name up, man. He's another facade, that one. I mean, man, that killed me, dude. I was so pissed after, like, I was fucking, because I went to the city to watch that as well. And I was like, there were all Irish people in the pub as well. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. I'm like, you people don't even fucking know who Fury is anyway. We live in Australia. No one fucking knows Fury down here, surely. You know? It's fucking ridiculous, man. And that's why I want it, man. I want the get back. I want that get back.
He doesn't have that.
You have to have it back. I want this fight. Give me this fight. Whoever's running the arbitration, hurry the fuck up. Because I need this. That's what Black Star said. He's like, man, whoever's riding on this, they're gonna hurry the fuck up, man.
They should have pulled out of that second fight, dude.
They shouldn't have done the second fight?
Nah, he should have pulled out and postponed it.
Well, then what? Then who's he fight?
Well, no, I don't think he should postpone shit.
Getting this situation.
No, I don't think anybody. I don't think any champion should postpone anything, because that's what shows that if you're a true champion or not, and that's what gut, you know, and statistical fortitude is going to show you. He should have took it right away. You know what I'm saying? No warm ups, no tune ups, none of that nature. And what would show you that he shouldn't do that is what kind of man Tyson Fury is. He would have ran off into the sunset and talked all kind of shit on the way. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. The main thing about it is that we all know the deal. You know, Tyson Fury, you know, he finagled. Let me tell y'all something. Why is arbitration taking this long? Why did mediation take this long if it was that fucking cut and dry? If it was that fucking cut and dry, why is it taking this long for somebody to pull the fucking trigger? Obviously, because there's something going on that nobody is saying and the big elephant in the room is that these two teams agreed on something. They agreed on fucking something. What it is, or whatever the case may be, they agreed on something. And somebody's running. And that's just and that's what we do know. He is running. How you gonna say that you want to fight 2 times and this year, but Deontay Wilder's not on the menu? How you gonna say that you wish you would have fought Deontay Wilder in December, but now Deontay Wilder's not on the table? How come the same reason on why the AJ and Fury fight is not happening, so say it's the same reason why the Wilder and Fury fight didn't happen? Hello, because of COVID,
Hello.
and nobody wants to fuck, huh?
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
can you hear me?
I'm kidding, man.
Oh,
Because you said
Yeah.
hello.
oh, my bad. Yeah, I didn't catch the joke. My bad. I thought you was being real, fucking asshole. But you know, the shit taking too long. We know certain things to be truthful, and we know certain things just to be false or just to be speculation. And so, with all the truthful things and this shit taking this goddamn long, and Bob Arum's talking about May is when they're gonna figure out what the arbitration or judgment and stuff like that. Think about it. Something ain't right. There's something for them to think about and take into consideration that actually that has to have some hard thought to it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, also that, Bob Arum even said, like, well, I don't see anything stopping the fight from happening, but Deontay Wilder, he could possibly sue for damages. Like, come on, really? Really? So what damages? If you say that, then what damages? Obviously, when you said the contract and everybody else said the contract ran out, obviously there's some legitimate fucking grounds that Deontay Wilder has to put foot in ass. So as far as injunctions, remember, I said injunction before anybody else said injunctions. And then Bob Arum even said there's not gonna be any injunction. I told you motherfuckers, it don't take no fucking lawyer to fucking sit up over there and read some shit and learn how to comprehend some shit and see what these motherfuckers are saying. You know what I'm saying? Now, if whatever Wilder gets about this thing, and they talking about his May, a couple of days is April. We in March. They talk about arbitration like what, last month or the month before? I'm just saying. Something don't seem right. And Wilder and Fury, what they doing? They ain't got nothing but time and space and opportunity, and their team ain't got nothing but time and space and opportunity for the schedule to get on telecoms and shit like that to get up in there and plead their case. So I don't know what it is, but it don't sound like it's that cut and dry. Like all these yahoos talking about, well, Mikey, the contract has ran up. The contract has ran up. No. It don't sound like it. Hello.
Hello?
I'm here. I'm here. Knock, knock.
Yeah, I'm kidding. I remember I didn't answer quick enough to a question once, and you're like, "Watcher." Man, fucking hell. Yeah, but I agree, man. I don't know what the fuck it is, dude. I don't know. And like Bob Arum was talking last night. I didn't watch it because I can't watch 3 hours of a fucking stream. But on Barbershop Conversations, I think IMST's making a joke there. You better be anyway. He's saying, just damages and, there's no injunction, this and that. Well, if it was that simple, Bob, like, we wouldn't be here waiting for it, would we? I mean, come on, dude. I mean, when did this shit start? November? Like mediation? November, December, Jan, February, March. I mean, fucking 5 months, dude. We're heading into the 6 months of this. Man. Oh, my God. Is there a fucking press conference for... There's a fucking press conference for Arreola and Ruiz in 20 hours. Jesus. Ramos Molina Fondura is fighting. Oh, he's fighting that fucking Cotta, man. Hey, your favorite, Tyrone. Jorge Cotta is fighting that Fondura. Man.
Mix and match.
And
PBC
fucking
name.
Figueroa is fighting Ramos. Man, they got fucking everyone on this, eh? All the recycled fighters. Man.
That's why the pay-per-view is like $20 or something cheap.
Cheap. It's cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Yep. So would you pay for that?
Fuck no.
Yep.
Hell
There
no.
you go.
Just a
Man.
disaster.
That's $50, dude.
$50. Well, it's usually 85 or 75 or whatever they use it for. But nobody's paying $50 either. They have to sell it in Mexico.
Man. Fucking. It takes 5 months for a judge to learn that a contract has clearly expired. Ha. Yeah. That's something else. Man, who the fuck is this Richard Dwyer dude, man? He keeps popping up.
What that hoe
He's been
say?
here for years. He's been on YouTube before I was born. Even though YouTube was only
who the
what
fuck is he,
06.
man? Who is he? He keeps popping up. No, not interested. Unrecommend.
Hello,
Hell no.
this is Dwyer. I'm here to talk about Povetkin versus Whyte 2. Whyte was able to knock out Povetkin inside of 4 rounds. I think that he should go and fight Deontay Wilder next. That's how he sounds
Why?
like. And look how
why
he
should he
looks
do? Answer my question, Richard. Why the fuck should he do that?
I mean, just look how he looked like, dude. Mike, tell me why every Black Wilder hater here is fat and out of shape. All these things, man.
I've heard him like
Because
speak.
they envy his physique.
Huh? His physique.
I don't know, man, but
Have you seen how they just fit like a physical mold, like a physical stereotype?
Oh, fucking hell, dude.
Nah.
I swear, dude. If anyone at Tyrone's University is out of shape, they got to fucking know about it.
No, I mean, I'm not even. Well, I gotta go back in the fall physically, but I mean, I don't really. I'm not really on people's looks like that right now. I need
Only
to
if
lose
they
10 pounds
hate
myself.
Wilder.
But I'm 6'1", 185 pounds. These guys are like
what that
5'6".
guy say though?
Huh? What
What
you
that
say?
guy say?
Just normal shit about how Wilder needs to fight and Whyte can really give him a run and
Does he have Twitter by any chance?
What he said that up in here?
Nah, he said on his channel. He's the guy who thinks he knows how to gamble.
He's gambling with his wife.
He definitely is.
Is he on Twitter? I'm gonna see if he's on Twitter, because I might roast him. All right, here we go. Let's open Twitter up.
And why would that a cold dude even think about? Why would he give him any airtime?
Yeah, don't give him airtime, dude. Fucking hell, don't give him airtime. Wait, is that Richard? Is he American or is he British?
He's American, unfortunately.
Oh, he's American. Okay. Because I thought I heard him once talk. He sounded British, but maybe he was putting on an accent or something.
Probably for more fans.
Richard Dwyer. This is a Dwyer, and I don't know how to pronounce
I think
it.
I'm sub to that guy. Does he wear the same thing every day?
Every damn day.
I think I'm sub to that guy.
Unsub.
No, I don't think he has Twitter. All right. Today's your lucky day.
Yeah, he was doing ones from 10 years ago, 15 years ago.
How does he feel about Joshua? Does he want to marry Joshua like all these other haters?
I don't know. Usually they're either Fury dick riders or Joshua lovers. Ultra Tech is a Fury dick rider, dude. He's on
What's
that.
he put up?
So
Let's see
hard.
Let's see what that
I haven't
IT
watched him in
specialist
months.
has put up.
I don't even know. I have
An
to
IT
see what
specialist.
videos are after this.
The
Search
IT specialist, eh? Let's
What?
see. Ultra Tech boxing.
Knows nothing about boxing.
What the fuck is this? Belly OnlyFans? Hell no. Are you kidding me? Lawrence Curley, Josh Kelly. Oh man, he doesn't even upload now. Batters Brave, Callum Smith. Fuck out of here with that. What about Hatman? Let's see what Hatman's put up. I'm being a bit petty today now. Because I'm bored as well. What the fuck is that noise outside? Dillian Whyte showing improved speed and mobility for Alexander Povetkin rematch. Yes. Okay. Right. Man, what about Goggly Eyes? What's he put up today? Do you know who I'm referring to there?
No.
You don't know who Goggly Eyes is? What in the holy fuck is this dude on about? Is this the UFC Ali versus Foreman, John Jones versus Francis Ngannou? Are you fucking what? What? Are you serious? Hell no. Who in the fuck's idea is this? Fucking showbiz is high as a kite, man. I swear, dude. You see, I'm putting a comment down now. Now this is where Watcher gets fired up, man.
What's going on?
This fucking guy made a stupid video.
Who?
Fucking showbiz.
I don't know if I don't really watch him.
You can't be serious with that title. Watch, he's got a fucking look. Motivideo's putting up videos about Joshua Fury. Joshua versus Fury, all the trash talk so far.
Who cares?
Let me see the comments. I want to see the comments here. Let's see what some delusional fans remember when we were watching the weigh-in and we saw all the comments saying, "Wow, there is the bum. Wow, there is the bum."
Yeah, even in the weigh-in.
Okay, there's fucking like 900 comments almost. I'm genuinely just rooting for the fight itself to be a banger. I don't particularly care who wins. Yes, you do.
Obviously.
That draw was the robbery of the century.
Really?
You could see it was on the surprised, happy face of Wilder. Let me just see. Because that can't go fucking one video without mentioning Wilder. In fact, hold on a minute. Oh no, they're not talking about it. Okay. What about they're gonna show Wilder? They're gonna show Wilder in this video, aren't they? Let me see. I mean, it is trash talk, so they're fucking pulling videos from 6 years ago.
I'm not even gonna watch it. All right, bro. I'm gonna probably go finish this problem set I need to do.
There's nothing on here anyway. Yeah, I might wrap this up as well.
I'm probably off
because I've been on this for a while. So yeah, I appreciate everyone coming on, man. Mike, I know you just dipped out, man, but thank you as well. Okay, I'll see you guys around, man.
All right, peace out.
Peace out.